Hello, 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 and howdy, welcome. Hello, welcome. Hi, welcome. Hello, greetings. It is I, MagicManMo. Welcome to the strap. On this lovely evening we're having here. Is it a lovely evening where you are? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's actually quite a terrible evening. Maybe it's like abysmal outside. Maybe it's dismal outside. Maybe it's raining, maybe it's snowing, maybe it's sleeting, maybe it's hot. Maybe it's straight firestorms out there. Tornadoes? I don't know what's out there, man. But welcome on this evening of some kind to the Strem, where we will be playing the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney game like we did yesterday. I am good at introductions. Welcome to the Strem. Who's here? Average Fly Rat and Heaven Rose and everybody that was here a little bit ago. Luis. I can't read. Racing Fan. Ashton Gobi. Welcome to the Strem. Anybody that's out there? Anybody that's out there? Hi. We'll be starting very soon. I'm a little running a little late here. I laid down for a little bit. I didn't go full nap. But boy, did I want to. Boy, did I wanna, but I didn't. So I'm fighting off a little bit of the snoozies today. That's not all that uncommon. I feel like that happens more often than, I'm not gonna say more often than not, but more often than it used to. Maybe not. Maybe I'm full of crap. Welcome. Maybe I've watched the first 6 cases of Phoenix Wright. We've done like 2 chapters, because like we haven't finished the second case. There's of course the first case, which is kind of like a tutorial case, and now we're on the second case with Maya, which is Mia's sister, but like it did like a whole to be continued thing, so we've like finished a chapter of that case, so I don't think it counts as doing the second case yet. So we're not there, but we've collected a bunch of like court record stuff. Some of it's like evidence, some of it's stuff, but I don't know if we're gonna be jumping straight into the court case. Well, yeah, pretty much, because I think it's supposed to happen the day. Yeah, we went investigating, and the case is like the court's in session like the next day, right? So like I guess we're gonna jump right into it, probably. I guess we'll see how much of this I remember, even though it was literally just yesterday that we played this. We'll see. Hey, Erica, welcome to the Strem. I can help you out if you need it. If I need it. If I feel lost and confused, dazed and destroyed. Yes, those are the words. That's what we're going for. We'll jump right into it, pretty much. I wanted to give everybody a moment to get their YouTube notifications and mosey on over to the Strem if they're wanting to watch. But I won't wait too much longer before we actually start. Chair! Hey, look at that! We've got a chair command tonight, and that means we gotta take a moment before we begin to say hello to our chair, our loyal, courageous, brave, I don't know why brave, but that's what I've decided, and a handsome chair. Take a moment to appreciate your chair, my chair, all our chairs, and the hard work that they do for us in holding up our butts. Thank you, chair. All right, I'm gonna put you down now. That's what I got. Case 4 is over 7.5 hours. It's actually an interesting point. I wondered that. I didn't look it up sometimes. Sorry, I rolled over a bit of my towel. I keep a towel on the seat of my chair just to keep it nice. But a lot of times when I start a game for a stream, I just Google like how long it takes to beat a game, just out of curiosity. I don't like look up spoilers. I just want to know how long the game is. I didn't do that for Phoenix Wright. I have no idea how long Phoenix Wright is. But I think when I was on the Steam page, what was I reading? Like a review? I don't think it was a tag. I think I was reading like a review or something just because I was bored, and I scrolled down to the reviews. And someone mentioned that it's a long game. So I wondered about that because I think initially when I heard about Phoenix Wright, I assumed that they were like shorter games. And I don't know why I thought that. I don't know if it's like because of like the like the visual aesthetic. I thought that they would, because, you know, they're like kind of bright and simply colored, or brightly colored and kind of simply designed. I didn't know if I thought they would be like simpler games. You know what I mean? But like, obviously that's not, that's like, that is like clearly judging a game by its aesthetic or something, right? So that's not necessarily accurate. Ugh. Do you know who Boogie 4448 is? Is that his number? That doesn't sound right. Is it 4448? I thought there was like a 9 in there. Boogie, I know who Boogie is. If we're thinking of the same person. Are you talking about Boogie 2988? I was gonna say, I don't know who Boogie 4448 is, but I know who Boogie 2988 is. I just saw a blurb. I haven't looked into this. If you're gonna ask me what I think about if he's in some kind of scandal right now, I actually don't know anything about it. I saw like a headline on like Snapchat or something, which I never use Snapchat. I don't know why I was over there. It was like, I guess, is there an arrest warrant out for him or something? I literally just saw the headline. I know none of the details, so I can't speak to it whatsoever. But I'm familiar with Boogie 2988, and I don't know what if he's in some kind of trouble right now. In the past, I've enjoyed some of his content, but he's someone who also kind of like gets himself wrapped up in things, I guess, get involved in scandals or whatever. I don't know, controversy or whatever. But yeah, like I said, I don't know the details of anything going on right now, so I can't speak to that. It goes from a murder trial to an incident that happened 15 years ago. That is all I will spoil. Oh, that's about the game. I thought we were talking about Boogie 2988. I'm like, whoa. Is a warrant for his arrest because of an incident from 7 months ago. Is that like when he like fired a gun? Because someone was like harassing him and trying to show up at his house, and like Boogie like pulled a gun on him or something. Didn't that happen, or am I making that up? Which, to be fair, honestly, like, again, I'm not condoning anything. I'm just saying, you show up at someone's door trying to like get in. Yikes. That's all I'm gonna say. Depending on where you are in the States, I'm just saying, don't stalk people. Don't harass people. You don't know what's gonna happen. But I think I remember that. I think I remember that being a story. That this guy was like seriously harassing Boogie online and like trying to stalk him and stuff. And Boogie, as much as like I want him to be in the right on that, like he was not doing himself any favors to mitigate the harassment. He kept like egging it on himself, and then it just became a whole thing. But again, also you don't want to like victim blame either. So like if Boogie is the victim of online stalking and stuff, like that should be very serious, right? So anyway, I don't know what the arrest warrant is for. I don't know the details. I only remember vaguely the incident from months ago. And like I said, I haven't kept up with Boogie's content in a while. And obviously I don't have the full story there. Can't speak to it. But I have a biased opinion because in the past I enjoyed Boogie's stuff. But I don't know him personally, obviously, so I can't speak to that. Don't know why I'm spending so much time talking about it. Should we get into the game? It is currently, quarter after. Let's do it. Why is it not showing up on screen? There it is. We won't spend too much time talking about Boogie. We got a game to play that I'm far more interested in doing. Let's continue where we left off, shall we? Episode 2, Turnabout Sisters. I think we just finished episode 2, I think. I think that, or it's in parts. I'm not sure. Day 2, whatever it is. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. We were in courtroom number 2 last time, I think. Hey. Oh yeah, we're going right. I told you I thought we were going right into the court case. Court is now in session for the trial of Ms. Maya Fey. I don't have a voice for Edgeworth yet. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Ms. Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. There he is. He's not a bright one. Probably not a great detective, let's be honest. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Sir.
I forget how to do his voice. What was I doing?
My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let us use this floor map of the office to explain.
Oh, we have a floor map. Oh, did he draw it?
The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir.
The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. We all know it is a clock. We all know it was a clock. It was a clock. Floor plans added to the court record. The murder scene, the Fay & Co. law offices. Aidman, welcome to the stream as well, by the way. Object. We have nothing to object yet. Not yet. Is it Edgewood or Edgeworth? It's Edgeworth. Now, detective.
Yes, sir.
You immediately arrested Ms. Maya Fay, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. He doesn't have hard evidence. He just saw her there. He's going to mention the paper. He's going to mention the slip with the blood written name. That's all he's going to mention. But like that's hard evidence, kind of a stretch.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Ms. Maya Fay, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Ms. Maya Fay. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Ms. Maya Fay at the very moment of the murder.
The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. I accidentally hit enter. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. We got a whoosh. Smack! What just whoosh smacked? Did something just whoosh smack? Hey, Maya just threw something at me. Did she? What did she throw at me? Oh, what is this? Yeah, what is this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. Okay. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. Huh. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. All right, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. How am I gonna press this guy? What does that mean? All right, here we go. Maya Fay's arrest. Here we go.
As soon as the call came in, I rushed to the scene.
Oh, I can press Q to press. Okay.
There were two people there already.
Do I just press him on like every... Wait, can I go backwards? Oh, I can actually. So if I just press him just immediately? Did you rush to the scene as soon as the call came in? Did you? I don't know what that's gonna do. Who did you say you got a call from?
Hey, pal, don't play dumb, you know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel right across from the crime scene.
Okay, I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right, please continue. It's fine.
There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Ms. Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Should I press that? And why? What details? Yeah, there were the 2 of us here. I don't know, let's press them. I don't know what good that's gonna do for us. Are you absolutely sure it was us? It wasn't like people in masks.
Listen, pal, you're...
Are you sure it was me and not my evil twin brother, Phoenix Wright? Yes, my evil twin brother, Phoenix Wright.
Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you 2 stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene.
Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press with a little more care, should I? Am I losing health? No, I'm good on health, okay.
I immediately arrested Ms. Maya Fey.
You didn't immediately arrest her. You saw that note first, right?
Why? We had a witness
No, yeah, go backwards, I'm sorry. No. You did that before the phone call though, right? Why is that? What's your reason? Right, it was the paper. Let's get him to talk about that paper.
Why? We had a witness account describing her.
I thought it was the paper. Maybe I'm misremembering that. Mo keeps saying Edgewood? No, I'm not. I'm saying Edgeworth. I haven't said Edgewood one time. What Maya means is that press him on every detail. All right, we'll keep going. Just every detail.
Hold on just 1 second. Yeah?
Oh God, is this the moment? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Okay, now we're getting, that's what I was trying to say, is we really didn't have hard evidence, right? And someone's testimony is like circumstantial at best, right?
Huh? Did I say that? Me?
Yeah, you were very clear about it. I heard you say it.
You did say it.
You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? This is true.
What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal.
I think she was wearing pink, though.
Well, I guess she is pink.
That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. All right.
Yes! Gah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir.
That's what I thought. Because he didn't arrest her when the phone call came. Man, I don't remember either.
There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor.
Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Yeah, here we go. Witness testimony. Hard evidence. Here we go. For realsies this time, right, Detective?
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence.
Now we're getting where I thought we were supposed to be.
Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor?
Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? Because he's, like, kind of dull. He's kind of dim.
I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir.
Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Here it goes. Hard evidence. All right, cross-examination. What are we cross-examining now, though? So we can press or present. Let me take a look at what do we actually have, because it's been a while. I've got my badge, I've got the autopsy report, which indicates the time of death, blunt trauma, death was instant. We've got Maya's cell phone, which holds the conversation between the chief and Maya. I kind of remember the conversation. I don't know when it's gonna be the best time to bring this up. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, it's, you know, it's because Mia calls Maya to make sure she comes over to, like, pick up that evidence. I don't know when the best time to present that is going to be. Glass shards, the broken remains of a glass light stand. Don't know if that's even gonna come up. The murder weapon looks like a statue. Yeah. We've got the wiretap, which I don't think now's the time to do it. A department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. And then, of course, we have the floor plans, the murder scene. Oh, can I take a look at that again? Yeah, because this is, at the bottom is the window overlooking the scene of the crime. So if something comes up where something wouldn't have been visible. Okay, perfect. I think I know what that's gonna be for later. All right, so I don't think we have anything to present yet. I just wanted to look at our stuff. Shaquan, hey, welcome to the stream. You forgot an exclamation mark. Commands. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. But wait a minute. She died instantaneously, though. She died instantaneously. That is in the autopsy report. So she couldn't have, like, written anything. That's what I was saying when we discovered it the first time. I'm like, how would she have written anything? I'm gonna present it. Detective Gumshoe. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? The killer, to make it look like Maya did it. You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately! But no butting your way out of this one, detective. Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Oh, don't you object me, Edgeworth? Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? Truth be told, I don't remember. I think I got it from the detective, though. But when? The day of the murder. The day after the murder. I forget. I kind of forget, but it would have been the day after the murder. Right? I'm not dumb, right? There was no autopsy the day of the murder, because it was 9 p.m. Yeah, it would have been the day after, right? Right? Am I dumb? It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being... I mean, he's leading me into something, but I don't know what. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. Is it now? What? I think that's crap. I think that's full of crap. A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! This morning? There's no way we would have been able to prepare for that. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all.
I see.
Darn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Well, there's no way we would have known it was that. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? Oh, God, I almost hit enter. You're a sham? No, we gotta remain well, these all say sham! We have to remain professional! You're a sham, the detective's a sham, I'm a sham. What the frick do we mean sham? What do you mean sham? Don't go yet? Don't go where? What are you talking about? I don't want to say any of these. I mean, I guess I can call out Edgeworth, I guess. I don't have anything against him yet. I have no proof that he's been a sham. But the detective's not a sham, he's just kind of dumb. And if I call my, I mean, why would we? All right, I'm gonna call out Edgeworth, I guess, right? I'm just gonna call him out. Call Edgeworth, that's what I was thinking. I'm gonna call Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. We have heard that. I don't know if that warrants, yeah, I'll just keep going. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report?
Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution.
Oh, I'll refrain from nothing, Mr. Man.
No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence.
Died from a blow by a blunt object, may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. That is such crap.
Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes.
I hate his little tick-a-bow. Little tick-a-bow. Darn, this isn't good.
The prosecution would like to call its next witness.
Wait, next witness? I don't know if I'm done with this one.
This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
You gonna call Maya to the stand? Okay.
Let the witness April May take the stand.
Oh no, April May. No, that's the hotel woman. Exactly what part of her is innocent? She's still doing her dumb little, I'm ready to go!
Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service, a wink.
Oh God, we got a whole body shot.
Order, an introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. It doesn't matter, not for the examination.
Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices?
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
All right, here we go. Testimony time. Witness's account.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair.
So I'm trying to remember what the layout looked like.
Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Wink.
Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't know about that. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any.
Whoa, wait a minute, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
What about my cross-examination? Now let's stay professional here.
I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you?
No.
Mr. Wright, I understand you were Ms. Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies.
I don't know what you're on about. We always find the right faults where they are. I gotta sneeze so bad. I've gotta sneeze. Nope, it's not gonna happen. How dare you?
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Well, heck yes I am. Of course I am. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness.
Very well, you may begin your cross-examination.
All right, here we go. I want to take a look at, can I, oops, I can't tab. Nope, not yet. I have to hit enter. Okay, there we go. Hang on a sec. I just want to take a look at the floor plans again. There's no way she could have seen, yeah, there's no way she could have seen Mia from her chair. Her chair would have been behind the desk on the left, and the chair, like, it's out of shot of the window. I think that's what we're gonna go with. I think that's what we're gonna go with, because I think everything else kind of checks out. 9 o'clock works out just fine. Looks out the window, saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away, which makes no sense. But the girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Oh wait, can I go? Wait, wait? Oh. Can I go back? Wait, no. I'm not done. Hang on, what? Oh, did I go too far? Nothing really jumps out as a contradiction. There's got to be something in there somewhere. Maybe I'd better just press her on the facts a bit. Oh, okay. Okay, so if I get to the end, okay. I could. Yeah, let's press her. Let's press her on the 9 o'clock. Why did you do that? You know, look out the window.
Huh? Why? Like, why what?
Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Oh, well, gee.
What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily.
I sort of, you know. I had a feeling.
Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Yeah, just go for it. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. I don't think you really need one just to be looking at the window, but she's going all crazy eyes, so maybe there was. I mean, there absolutely was. She's setting us up, but that's fine.
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness.
But badgering?
You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed.
Oh my God. We need some order in the court. Everyone's screaming and yelling, oh, the poor girl.
Order! Mr. Wright, you have been warned.
Warned? Poor girl, what about poor me?
You looked out the window. What did you see next?
And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked.
I was hoping to be able to present the thing with the chair. Yeah, I'm just here, warn me again, I don't care. The woman with long hair, that was Mia Fey?
Slender, sort of, well, some people might say pretty, if that's your thing.
your thing? And the person attacking her?
The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair.
That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Not this chair. Get to the part with the other chair.
Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away.
From where? She dodged? Dodged what?
Well, the attack.
Please, continue your testimony.
But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her.
Come on. I'm not done with you. How did you know it was my client?
Huh? Well, gee. First of all, she had a girl's physique. And secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her?
She has a point. Ah. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks.
Well, what?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that... she's lying. I just need her to describe where in that room she saw these people because we have the layout. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless. About this, I mean.
Okay, if you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. I'm not entirely sure where Phoenix is going with this, but I'm ready for it. Is she gonna try to describe her? No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. Oh, when we asked, how did you know it was her? She was like, oh, it looked like a woman or a girl or whatever, instead of oh, she was looking like this. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. We do, I was there. I am my own witness. She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
Roar!
Roar?
What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. Yeah, more details, please, so I can nitpick the crap out of you.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. I promise. Wink.
Your testimony again, if you would. Darn, I almost had her. It's okay, we're not done with you yet. We're not done yet. I don't need help, Racing Fan. We're doing fine. I know she's lying. Relax. Relax and just enjoy the show, dude. And yeah, we absolutely know she's sus. Absolutely, we know she's sus because, she was hiding that wiretap in her room, which we found out yesterday when we streamed it.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right.
Interesting. We've got a visual here.
Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her.
Hippie clothes?
And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. The kind of statue-y clock. The thinker, I think.
No one at the courtroom today has called it a clock. No one. She shouldn't know it's a clock. And there's no way she would have been able to see the weapon from her room anyway.
Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you, Teehee?
Oh yeah, no, actually the accuracy's the problem. You shouldn't know that it's a clock. You weren't here at the previous case, and you were not supposedly in that room. You shouldn't know that the statue is a clock. I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Oh, I shall. I'm gonna check and make sure that in my court record, it is listed as statue. Yeah. I don't think I want to present it though. I think I want to press her on that. Dodge first attack, ran off to the right. I don't think I can go back to it if I want to. Hippie close. Hit her with the weapon. That clock. I want to press her on that. A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. That didn't count. I mean, I knew it came up, but I didn't think she knew it was a clock. Okay, maybe I forgot it. Can I press her? I dodged the first attack. Is that right, as in your right, as you looked from the hotel?
Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right, it was my right hand, right?
Satisfied, Mr. Wright. Please continue.
Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her.
Hippie clothes. That's so weird. That's so weird. I don't think I need to present the statue. There's got to be something here, though. How convenient for you to remember her hippie clothes.
That's what that's what she was wearing.
She had no idea what she was wearing.
Oh, and her hair was all done up like a bun.
What happened then?
And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did.
Uh-huh. Where did this weapon come from?
She picked it up from the desk.
Here we go, finally. Okay, you can't see the desk, finally. I see, what sort of weapon was it?
That clock, the statuey kind of clock.
Okay, can I like, right? When I look at this, she can't see the desk, right? She can see part of the desk. She can see part of the desk. I'm just gonna present it. I'm either gonna be wrong and lose, yep, I'm gonna lose some health. This evidence clearly revealed, god darn it. No, I guess it's not a contradiction. I just still think, how exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? They're related. Darn it. Please think over the facts before making accusations. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. Oh. Yeah, no, we already did that. Sorry. We already pressed that. Her previous testimony must have been what Edgeworth wanted her to say. So this was the testimony in her own words? Time to press and squeeze the truth out of her. Figuratively, of course. Did I not press everything?
I did see everything, I did.
So you saw me then, too?
Of course.
And you didn't mention it?
I'd remember that spiky hair anywhere.
So, are you saying that I was there when Mia was murdered? Spiky? The witness will refrain from personal attacks on the defense attorney.
Was I a bad girl? I'm sorry.
Very well, continue. Dodged the first attack and ran to the right. I already pressed that. I already pressed that, didn't I? Yeah. Hippie clothes, I pressed that. Hit her with the weapon. I thought I did that. I could try showing this off. Or even like, somehow these glass shards might come into this. I hate this April May. She's great. You're not a bad girl, you.
That clock, that kind of thinker clock.
Okay, yeah, we definitely pressed her on that. We pressed her on the... on hitting the weapon, right? Where did this weapon come from? The desk. Victim, the woman dot. All I can think of is maybe the glass shards, because she hasn't mentioned the lamp at all. The thinker? That's what I was thinking first. Is using the thinker, but I didn't know where. It all makes sense now. Not really. I mean, she's lying. That's why it doesn't make sense. You say use it at the, where she talks about the clock, where she actually calls it a clock, but not the weapon. I can present it. I don't think it... I mean, I'm gonna do... What button do I press? Tab. It's not really... Yeah. It's not really a contradiction, though. But again, maybe I'm just confused because when I pressed her about it, Phoenix didn't call her out on it. Maybe that's why I'm confused. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Oh, you like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer.
You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. Well, that's what, that was, no, that was exactly the point I was trying to get. That was what I was trying to get at when I pressed her, and then Phoenix didn't say anything about it. Okay, so no, I have to do a present to get him to actually call her on it, right? Is that what I need to figure out? Okay, never mind. Okay. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder. Okay, yeah, okay, bragging about our previous case isn't what we need to do right now. Order, order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. I will not. There's no way she would, yes. Objection indeed. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I have caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Don't call me out on it, Judge. Shut up. You shut your face. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Whew, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over.
Huh? What? So what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's because I heard it?
From what? Across the street in another apartment building?
Yes, I heard it. Say the time.
Please don't make me have to, like, present something that is so obviously false. So you've been to the law offices of Faye & Co.
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room, hee hee.
How? How in a billion years? The law offices of Faye & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. Really? Really? Really, Edgeworth? Must be real right up against each other, huh? She could easily have heard the clock. Yeah, I would like to say no. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? Are you satisfied, Judge? Because that sounds ridiculous. No, Your Honor, I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. It couldn't have rung. The window was closed, wasn't it? I don't know if that's a thing I can really use. Remember, the clockwork's been removed. Oh, that's a good point. I did forget about that. We learned that last time. Actually, thank you. Thank you for saying that. I did forget that because it's got a bunch of papers in it now. Good point. You got me. Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. It's broken. The battery's dead. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork.
How could you possibly?
Just take a look right now.
Oh,
See anything interesting, Your Honor?
it is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar.
Fat?
That's not what's important right now. Well, Miss May. Tisk, tisk.
Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright.
He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew.
I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction.
Oh, we know it was removed before. We've got the phone.
That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
I can.
Ho, impossible, of course.
I have proof.
What?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much!
Yeah, the evidence proves.
Excuse me, the evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is this phone. Oh, wait, I have to hit E. Hang on, go back. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. The controls are hilarious. Take a look at this.
That's a very cute cell phone.
Oh, you have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder.
Order! The defendant's cell phone? The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention?
Yeah, he's gonna lose it. He didn't have that prepared. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it.
The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon.
I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Beep. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? Forget how to do Mia's voice that we did.
If you could. Yeah, I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out, sorry.
September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Beep. It's convenient that it said the time. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded, which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that the weapon was a clock? That eye twitch says it all.
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. what store was that again? I go to so many.
It was handmade by Larry Butts.
Oops, I forgot. Wink.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Absolutely! The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before.
The literal, like literally this, right? I'm not dumb, right? Yeah, it was never sold in stores. Yeah, made by Larry Butts. Yeah, I'll just present the thinker. It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible! Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Wow. Oh, excuse is not on sale today.
Oh, ho, ho.
Oh God, she's about to Super Saiyan. Ah! Oh, what the frick is happening right now? What is happening? She's going into her final phase.
What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Oh my lord.
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
That's a silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Wink.
Scary.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock?
She didn't. It's so clear. Oh my God, what a shot. Oh dear.
Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because... you heard about it with the wiretap. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock.
She heard?
That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me the evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
It's the wiretap. I don't know if I really technically legally obtained that wiretap, but we're not gonna talk about that. Have a look at this.
Yeah! Oh, that?
I found this in Miss May's room that I probably legally wasn't allowed to search.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Ms. Mia Fey's phone, were you not?
Oh!
Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely.
Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing.
Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? On the wiretap phone? Yes. We just listened to that. We just listened to that, yes! You better calm down. We all heard it, did we not?
Can you prove that? I think not.
I think so. Did we not? When we were talking about how the clock was emptied, on the phone, Mia said, "It's a clock." We all listened to that. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is, again, it's this, right? I'm not stupid, right? I'm not stupid, right? Oops, I keep hitting enter. Right? I'm not dumb, right? I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. And this time, actually listen, everybody, because, like, holy crap, we're in a court of law right now, so maybe pay attention. We've already gone over this once. Beep. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while.
Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me.
Again? What's it this time?
It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time.
There. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the Thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Yeah,
Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Look at that face, though, right? Dylan Gamer, hey, welcome to the stream. Miss May.
Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer!
Yeah, that's not gonna earn you any favors. I am a lawyer, though. It's not really an insult to call me what my literal occupation is.
It's not fair! All of you ganging up on me like that! Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it?
Oh, okay, yeah, gotta earn some of those sympathy points by crying in court. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal with the final blow. You did it, didn't you? No, that wouldn't make sense. Because if we say that she did it, she would have had to have murdered Mia and like made her way back to the hotel. Like there's a lot of steps there, right? I'm gonna go with the wiretap. Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tapping irrelevant?
Gosh, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Darn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought that, and of course, I can and will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Way, I say, way! Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee?
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. I never claimed she was. I never claimed that she was at the scene of the crime. So ergo, shut your face. Don't worry about it, Phoenix. We never made that claim. So, where does that leave us?
It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone.
Yes?
However, I was gonna say he's agreeing with me. That is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder.
No, they're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow.
Well, does the defense have anything to say?
Well, come on, think of something. We could call the bellboy as a witness. Because if he doesn't agree to what she said, then that's that. Hey, Cow Gaming, welcome to the stream. And Jim Crackett, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone. Okay. We could call the bellboy. Is there anything we should continue cross-examining for, though? I think we should just call the bellboy. I think we should. I'm thinking about. I'm like, there's nothing else I can cross-examine her for, because there's nothing I can prove against the iced coffee or anything weird like that. Let's call the bellboy. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunken quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy.
Excellent. That means I want to do it. Why? What's your reason?
Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing.
Well, I hold that we don't know that yet.
However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness.
Condition?
If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Ms. Maya Fey. That is my condition.
No. Because I am not trying to say that April was the murderer. I'm saying that she's lying. I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. Lawyers aren't allowed to just wheel and deal like this in the middle of a case. You can't just wheel and deal. That's not how the law works. Well, we also can't just give up. That's dumb as crap. All right, we'll have to accept the condition. All right, I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything.
Understood, I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap.
Uh-oh.
Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy.
He's still got his tray of stuff. He's still got his tray. What voice did we give him?
Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir.
Miss May's room service. All right. I don't know if he's in on it or not. I'm assuming and hoping not. So he should give us the straight truth.
I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewatcher Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
Which means she would not have been in the room at the time of the murder. She would have been getting the coffee.
I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Right, I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Yu-Gi-Oh! Hey, welcome to the strap. All right. I'm the head bellboy. I'm just gonna start pressing him for stuff as well. What exactly is it you do at the hotel?
Why, anything required of me, sir. I check in guests, I check out guests. I clean rooms, I make beds. I even deliver room service, sir. I checked Miss May in personally.
Are you always so prim?
Mr. Wright, you will refrain from asking frivolous questions. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May.
Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone?
Absolutely, sir.
How can you be so certain?
I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice.
RJ, welcome to the strap.
And then I saw them, and I...
Beautiful, here we are.
The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir.
Who is them?
Yes, what then?
Can I not bring that up further? I don't have anything for him, do I? Just out of curiosity, I don't really have anything for him yet. No, okay, just checking.
She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir.
9 o'clock on the dot, you say?
Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir.
9 o'clock, the time of the murder.
I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course.
Precisely 9 o'clock, then.
Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 p.m.
How can you be so sure?
Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9 o'clock, sir.
Why would she be so particular about the time?
And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
You are sure it was Miss April May herself?
Absolutely, sir.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine.
How come you're so very certain?
Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embracer, sir.
Embracer? Is that French for embrace?
It's French for a kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek.
Why would she have done that?
I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir.
My God, she really left an impression on this man. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. That may be so. I don't know what to present. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Surely not. Surely I didn't just screw up, right?
Tisk tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand.
I can't let this happen, can I? I'm still really dubious about the 9 o'clock part. Wait, please wait.
Yes, does the defense have something to add?
One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question. That's all.
Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? I assume the check-in, because he mentioned a them. So I'm assuming the Mr. White, which we know of because of Maya, was with her, because we know Mr. White called for April. We got that when we went there ourselves, the Gatewater Hotel. So I assume we should ask about the check-in. You say we should do the room service. I'm saying we should do the check-in because that's where the room service is. The room service is what Maya set up for us. The room service Maya set up to happen, so we don't want to do that. Bed making makes no sense. I don't have a clue what we would ask about bed making, right? I think we need to do the check-in. So we're gonna do the check-in because it's a them. To tell me about the check-in. Tell me about when you checked in, Miss May.
Oh, all right. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl. So it was a disappointment, really.
I see. Excuse me, what exactly was a disappointment?
Well, I am not without charm, sir, but even I'd have little chance with her lover there.
There we go. This is what I was trying to get to. What did he say? What did you say?
Quite.
Bellboy, tell us. I like how he doesn't have a name. Tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person?
I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see.
Why did you not mention this in your testimony?
Well, sir, you didn't ask.
Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention.
Yes, quite, indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who...
Yeah? What about him?
He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir.
Betrayed, Edgeworth. You just got narked.
Oof. You fool!
I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct?
Yes, sir.
Then when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room?
That's right, sir.
Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person?
Simple. It was... What do you mean? What do you mean, who's the other man? The man that we don't know! The man with Miss May. What? Is this just a question to see if I'm paying attention? The man who checked in with Miss May. Ugh. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court.
Oof! Upstart, amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all for today, for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned.
We survived. Oh God, September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 1. We made it through without getting Maya convicted. Sorry, I have a text I'm answering. I apologize. The anticipation. Edgeworth getting nuked. I forgot the name of the other boy with the girl, even girl. The girl that was on the witness stand was April May. The guy that she was with, like, we technically haven't seen it, but like it has to be this Mr. White, which is the guy that Maya mentioned has it in for her family. And when we went to investigate April's hotel room, the bellboy was there and wanted us to tell April that she had a message from this Mr. White. So we know of vaguely, like even Phoenix, like you and I, we know because we saw the murder happen in the cutscene at the beginning of the whole thing. But as far as Phoenix Wright goes, he's at least heard the name Mr. White a couple times now. We just haven't met this man yet.
Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there.
Really?
Yup. I think I might be your newest fan.
Oh, I was just doing my job, you know? Also, you're too young. Don't fawn over me. It can't be. You have to go. You have to move on. You have to find boys your own age. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm still heartbroken that Mia and Phoenix Wright aren't going to be some sort of like romance story through the rest of the series. I'm still a little heartbroken about that. I didn't see that coming so soon. Then again, the other attorney was pretty cool too. He was not. Shut up. He was full of crap, huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. Maya, snap out of it. Snap out of it. Don't fawn over this man.
It sent shivers up my spine.
If you say so. Maybe she's having one of her medium moments. Maybe she's feeling a ghostly presence.
So what happens with me?
I have no idea.
Do I get to go home now?
Probably not, technically. Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
A lead?
That man with Miss May, he's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis.
Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise.
I'm counting on you.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. Ooh, May testimony. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Yeah, I don't know how useful that will be to us, but we have it, so it's gonna be useful somehow, surely. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Yeah, I'm with you there, Phoenix. Knowing that she dodged and then got hit, I don't. Well, I mean, it would probably explain the shattered glass. Yeah, because if the first swing missed, maybe that's how the lamp got knocked over. That might come in handy, actually. If the first strike hit the lamp, that explains the lamp going down. And the lamp would have, again, looking at the layout of the room, would have originally been out of sight of the window. Then again, we're kind of done with April, May, probably, so I don't know how much the window's gonna matter anymore. I don't know, we'll find out eventually. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Which, again, we're not actually investigators, but whatever, it's fine. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued. There we go. And I can save my progress. Yay! Is this the first time you play this? Yeah, I've never played this before. Isn't Maya 19? She's 17. Which surprised me because and I don't know why the game tells us this. Mia, her sister, was 27. But Maya is 17. There's 10 years apart between them. And the reason I remember that is because Mia and I are the same age. So that's the only reason I remember that. Phoenix X Maya. No, Phoenix is what, 23 or something like that? 22, 23, 24, 23? I think it was 23-ish. Did it say how old Phoenix Wright was? Am I making that up? He's something like that. I think Edgeworth was 24. I think Edgeworth is 24. Because he's young, too. Miss May got karma hard. Yeah, for sure. Bruh. Yeah, no, this is the first time I've never played this before. As you could, I mean, it should be pretty obvious because I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. It's all twists and turns to me. September 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center, visitors room. Oh God, I have to talk to April.
Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer! I hope you die! Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May! No, not...
Oh, sorry. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask.
Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head?
Here we go again with the spiky hair. Please, you're scaring the security guard. No, actually, I think he's holding up pretty good. I think he's doing all right. His name's... We should name the security guard. What do we name the security guard? Is he Carl? I feel like he should start with a C, right? Like Carl. Or like Chad. Or like Cameron. Or like Conrad. I feel like it should be like a C word. Case 5 is a wild one. Well, we're not even close to case 5, so this is, as far as I know, still case 2. Phil? That doesn't start with a C. Yeah, don't explain it. We're not there yet.
So, what is it you wish to ask of me then?
For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? All right. Should we do some examination real quick? I don't think there's anything we're gonna see here that we haven't already seen. Smile for the camera. I would be very surprised if I saw anything new in here. This guard monitors the visiting room. He hasn't moved an inch. Real pro, this guy. Or maybe he doesn't get to see a lot of women like Miss May in here. No, he's a real pro. Frickin' Phil here is a real stand-up guy. I like Phil. Phil's a good man. He deserves a raise. The name of the police officer is police officer. No, I guess it's Phil now. All right, got some things we can talk to her. She's not gonna tell us like any of this, but let's go for it. That man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. She's not gonna tell us. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on.
No way, Jose.
Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Yeah, I don't have anything like that yet. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone?
No, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal.
Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May.
Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep.
This woman is impossible to talk to. Let's talk to her about her attitude, why not? Say, why are you so angry? Because she's losing. I mean, you don't look like a bad person. That's the thing, right? You can't tell by looking at somebody if they're gonna be a bad person or not. I mean, that's all bias, right? You can't just look, you can look at someone who's like, oh, that looks like a real stand-up guy, and they can be a complete monster and you would never know. That's just how it works.
Oh, that does it! Bottom feeding scum-sucking lawyer!
But Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? All right, yeah. She's a little upset. I don't think I have anything to present to her. Not yet. I think we gotta move around a bit. Yeah, I think we, excuse me, I had a yawn. I think we need to move around a bit. I don't think we're gonna get anything out of her right now anyway. These are our three options. We can go back to the Fanco law offices. We can go back to the hotel, which is where she stayed. That might be a good place to start. Phil deserves to have a vacation, absolutely, but not right now. What are you talking about when Miss May here is, she's evil? I don't know. Let's go to the Gatewater Hotel. Start with the Fanco offices. Whoops. I've already clicked in it. I just read that. We'll go back though. September 7th, Gatewater Hotel. I don't think it's actually timing us or anything like that. So I think it does. I don't think it matters what order we go in. If I'm wrong about that, that would be news to me. Welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks? Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. I do think Bellboy over here probably should also be detained in some fashion because he was caught lying in court. And again, it's lying by omission. He was asked by Edgeworth to not mention something. So I feel like that should probably be investigated. I'm not saying he should be arrested. I'm just saying he should be detained for questioning. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Well, now that means you have a vested interest in all of this. That actually ties you to April now, because now you could conceivably have a motive for having worked with her. Anyway. This is why Fifth Amendment, right? Yeah, sorry, I had to think about it. Yeah, Fifth Amendment, right? In America, anyway. I know law systems work differently in other countries, but like in America, this is why you shut up and you don't say anything. This is why you stop talking. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you're our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. At least he's not gonna stop us. At least he's gonna let us move around and do whatever we wanna do. Let's do some examinations real quick. I wanna check out this drawer again. Huh? There's still a screwdriver stuck in that drawer. Why is there a screwdriver in this drawer? Please leave that as it is, sir. That's the Drawer of Terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy is serious. I don't believe it. A vase, as expected. We've already investigated here before. I don't think we're gonna find anything. I'm not good with flower names, except maybe tulips and sunflowers. Ah, still scene painting, stills life. Okay, yeah. We've definitely read some of this already before. Whoopsie, I missed. A bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. Why hasn't he cleaned these up by now? Oh, we know why.
I beg your pardon, sir, but if you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink before merger. We'll be famous, the talk of the hotel industry.
I would say that's another point that I actually kind of forgot about, was the fact that there were 2 glasses poured. Well, they weren't poured, but there were 2 glasses set out. I did forget about that. It didn't come up, but nice weather again today. I can see the Fay & Co. law offices, of course.
Ah, yes, we plan to install a telescope in that window, of course.
I don't know if that's entirely okay. I don't know if it breaks a law or not, but I think you shouldn't have a telescope installed to spy on an illegal agency. I feel like that's not all right.
Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view to a kill.
Wow.
Just kidding, sir.
Oh. By that look in his eyes, I'd say he was more than serious. I would say so too. When he was like JK, I was like, I don't know if I believe you. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. I like how we could have questioned the bellboy about the bed making. I want to know what we would have said. I want to know how that would have gone. Probably not super helpful. Yeah, we'll talk to the bellboy. I wanted to examine first. I don't think the bellboy is involved, like as far as getting tattled on or whatever. I don't think he is involved, but that's why you don't say stuff like that, because that's how you end up getting like detained and questioned, and then it's a whole investigation, then it's a whole thing. He's sus as heck. I don't know if the bellboy's actually involved. He could be. I don't actually know. Like right now for sure we know it's April May and a mysterious man who, of course, I'm guessing is this Mr. White character, and you probably all know is the Mr. White character. The bellboy could be involved as like a surprise twist, but I don't have any evidence for that yet. Let's talk to you about Miss May. About Miss May.
Oh, her, sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said.
Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. What if this was actually the Mr. White all along? He's just like changed his hair and clothes or whatever. Whoopsie, I didn't mean to. I just clicked on that again, my bad. The man with May. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May.
Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression.
Wow. I don't want to pardon the expression because he literally killed a lady.
I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk.
I wouldn't go around saying that.
We both carry the scent of danger.
Are you threatening me? Or are you coming on to me? There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy.
If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him.
A photo? That seems like more than a hint. That's a hint, hint, nudge, nudge, right? The hotel. Could you tell me about this hotel?
Absolutely. And on the subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle.
A subtitle?
The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think?
I think that you can't just call your hotel a manor. The word manor means like a very specific kind of building. Not like just any old random hotel. Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Floats your tea set. That's pretty great. I don't think I have anything to present him with. I know I'm probably gonna need a photo. Is there anything I want to show him? For like literally any reason whatsoever? Not really. Other than maybe the wiretap, but I don't think so. Let's bounce out of here and go to the Fay & Co. law offices after all. Oh, Go Dot Liner. Welcome to the stream. Go to the attorney's office next. Up, too late. Too late. I'm already here. I go where I want.
I just want to tell you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I deserve these congratulations. I don't know what I did, but I deserve it. Thank you very much. Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. Oh, we better do that then. Again, I don't think we're gonna find anything here unless there's something we can find with the, Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. No, really, I would like to thank my family, my friends, myself especially. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mia's favorite potted plant. Guess I'll have to water it now. Oh, that's so sad. The sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find anything unless it's in the phone that was tapped. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I wish I actually named a movie. That would be pretty dope. I could take a movie suggestion. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing that, it's missing is Mia. Oh, God darn it. You make me so sad, Phoenix. You make me so sad. You couldn't cram more legal books in here even if you wanted to. All the cases that the chief worked on are filed here. Are some of the files missing? No, I'm imagining things. No, it could be missing files. You'd know it better than anyone else right now, Phoenix. We should probably check in on that. If someone's been taking files out. It could just be the police and their investigation, or like something worse. Yeah, I don't see anything else to actually examine here. Gumshoe might come back here when we do some more stuff. The police might come back. So I don't see anything else to actually do at the moment, so I guess we're gonna move. Let's go to the Grossberg law offices after all. If you do the shark command, you get banned. It would be pretty funny to do that. It's too much effort, but I think it would be funny if you like do the shark command and then you get like timed out for 5 minutes. Like you just ban yourself for 5 minutes. I think it would be hilarious. Bro, I thought you would thank us. No, none of you deserve thanks. You don't get it. You don't get to have it. September 7th, Grossberg law offices. Looks like Grossberg is out today again. His painting is gone. The $3 million painting. Also, did his bookshelf, the corner, always look wonky like that? It probably did. Probably did. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Yeah, we need to examine. His painting's gone. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah. Yeah, it was a painting of... was he a fisherman? It was some dude with a sunset or whatever, but it wasn't Sunflowers or Marvin Grossberg. It was a fisherman or something. Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. I think it was a fisherman, right? Am I wrong about that? It was a guy with a straw hat. Was it Sunflowers? It was I don't think it was fishing, though. Was there sunflowers in it? I know, RJ, you said fisherman, and for some reason, YouTube censored the word fisherman. I don't understand that. Check the photos on the desk ASAP. Does he have photos on his desk? I haven't looked at them yet. If I say sunflowers, what does Phoenix say? I guess he says the same thing. Does he say the same thing for all three? I think it was a fisherman. I don't even think it was a fisherman. I think it was just like a random like farmer or guy. He wasn't fishing, I don't think. Weird. Oh yeah, there is. Wait. Oh, is that Mr. White? He's got pink hair or something. What's this? Old photos? There are two lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident, Exhibit A. DL6 Incident, Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. Yeah, let's look at Exhibit A. All right. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. I don't think I have. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. Oh, come on, Phoenix. You're lying to yourself. Someone's gonna miss this photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. DL6 incident. I don't know what the DL6 incident is. Ah, yes. A photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took? Oh, because we need to bring the photo to the bellboy. Yeah, swap. I think I'll swap them. Yeah. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves. We already know about that. Funny, they don't look like they've ever been read. We already know about that. We've seen that before. Mahogany desk. It's been polished and stuff. Table for clients. Elegant ebony case. Money to burn. That's all stuff we've heard before. That's like an expensive plant. And then, of course, yeah, the painting is gone. But now if I go back to the whatchamacallit, if I go back to the Gatewater Hotel, grab the boy pick. Yeah, absolutely. Give it to Miss May. Oh, I didn't even think about showing it to Miss May. That's a good point. I'm gonna go to the Gatewater Hotel, though, for sure. That's a good point, though. Maybe? Unless that's gonna... maybe that's a bad idea to show it to her, because that might tip her off? In some way? I'm gonna show this photo to you. Take a look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. Sorry.
That's him, detective.
I'm the lawyer.
Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is.
No, I don't.
Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him?
An affidavit? This guy's way too excited about this. I don't think that's what affidavit means. I'm like about 90% sure that is not what an affidavit is. But I will have him write it. I love to have things in writing. Well, sure, why not?
Yes. I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir.
Again, I don't think that's what that word means.
From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit.
Probably not. Just hurry up and write it. Bellboy's affidavit added to the court record. Okay, sure. Describes the man who stayed with Miss May at the hotel on the night of the murder. I guess maybe if you really stretch the definition, maybe. Whatever, it's fine. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Oh, so maybe I can do like I can show the affidavit to Miss May. And that might get her to talk. I guess that's my next move, right? Is there anything else I need to talk to you that opened up? No. I guess we should probably go back to the detention center then. Shaquan, hey, welcome to the strip.
You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone?
Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me.
Oh, so it's my fault now. You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart.
That makes no sense. But it also does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Don't let her get to you, man. Oopsie. Sorry, that's not what I meant to even click. Present. Wait. Present it, I guess. Could you have a look at this?
What's that?
The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything. Affidavit. It tells us everything he saw. such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. Okay, I didn't know if it would show her both at the same time. It does. That's what I wanted to do. Now I'm getting somewhere. Ease her fears or push her hard. What? Ease her fears? No, I'm not gonna go easy on her. She's used to getting her way with people. No, push her hard. She'll snap. This is it, all or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press.
What?
Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation.
Oh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer.
Yes, man, that felt good. It's great to be alive.
Why are you pumping your fists in the air?
Phoenix Wright is actually going, yes, 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 yes. Now, tell me about the man you were with.
That man, he's my boss. Red White,
There's where the word red comes into this. Okay.
the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp.
I think we heard about Blue Corp once. And like the name of this case was like red, white, blue. I have not yet seen the word red. I don't think. Now we have. Red, white? Information gathering?
Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency.
So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder.
I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her.
You didn't say that, and like you didn't look very convincing. But if that is true, that's something I can work with. It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? We can Google that, Phoenix. We can Google that. I've got to sneeze. I won't sneeze. But I gotta sneeze. Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. No, I don't want to discard it. Keep everything. Never get rid of anything, ever. Is there anything else to talk about? No. So now we can probably go to Blue Corp. All right. Question mark it is. Let's go. That's the painting. That's the fisherman man. That's the painting. So like our lawyer man is definitely laundering some kind of money here. Boop. Or something. Something's going on, right? Figuratively, not physically. Push her hard. September 7, Blue Corp Inc., CEO's office. What's with the surreal decor? I have no idea who's talking right now. Welcome, please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Oh, it's Mr. White himself. We found him. Your name? What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. That is not, I don't think that's the voice I went with at the beginning of all this, but oh well. Right, Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? I don't think that's a word. Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my gigantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the wordly challenged. That is a word. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Also, he has literally a giant diamond in his label. He's got a giant diamond in his label, dude. Like a giant diamond. We can examine for sure. Probably the painting. Absolutely. Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica? Ridiculosity! I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there is a bona fide original, worth 5 million for sure. You got ripped off. It was only worth 3 million. An impressive lineup of trophies. Judge's special runner-up, best participation, Judge's cooperation award, special good try prize. The words judges and special kind of stand out. A statue of a man holding up the world. The blue corpse sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. Oh, I guess so. I guess the hair does kind of match. Truly a work of art, but probably too beauticious for you to appreciate, correct? I think it's a little too beauticious for just about anyone to appreciate. Look at this table. This is disgusting. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk. My, this is quite the thing. It is mottled on my body, see? Well, does its sleek roundature not inspire you? I love the word roundature. That is a good word. If it weren't for the fact that this man is literally a murderer, I would be having a heyday with this. This is the top floor of a 20-story building. Oh boy. The view is quite residential. Be careful I don't get yucked out the window, yeah? I don't see anything else to examine, although that painting does insinuate something. What can you tell me about Miss May? Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. Nope, I don't know if that's used correctly. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed! She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Night of the murder. Where were you on the night of the murder? On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy now. Ooh, don't worry, be happy. Sorry. Anyone? The singing fish? Anybody? No? Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter. The bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. You're talking to me now. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Oh, I will. You rest assured. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? I mean, like, because it would hurt the prosecution, Phoenix. Phoenix, you already know that Edgeworth knows who this guy is. Because the bellboy said that Edgeworth told the bellboy not to mention it. So we know the prosecution knew about Mr. White. So the reason the prosecution didn't mention it, Phoenix, is that it would hurt the prosecution. You should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho! The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. Good to know. Blue Corp. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. You might say we are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. Ah, in case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? Sure. It's as good a reason as any, I guess. That painting, though. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. When did you get it? Say, when did you get that painting? No idea. I forgot. Oh, he's full of crap. It would have been within the last few days. I've seen that painting before. Yesterday, in fact. Okay, I couldn't remember if it was literally yesterday or like 2 days ago or whatever. Well, no, yeah, because yesterday was the court case. No, today was the court case. Yeah, today is, literally we had the court case and now I'm running around. So yeah, yesterday, because that's when we would have gone to, yes, so yeah, yesterday. It's a little hard to keep track. Why do I find that painting here today? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing, zilch, zilpo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney Grody burger. What? Did he just beat me? He's attacking me! He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say, but I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume. Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss. He punched me. He attacked me. I don't think I have anything I want to present to him. I'm just looking. All right. I guess I can move. Yeah, I guess we can go to Grossberg's law office. This is the White House. That's funny. Oh, he's in. Grossberg's actually in. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Ahem.
Jehoshaphat. Oh, you.
What's wrong? You looked so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days.
I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess.
Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. Oh my gosh. Let's talk to him about it. Today's trial. So you came to see the trial?
Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep.
Really? What was that?
Well, You see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl.
Yeah, because you refused to help her. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know.
A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy.
He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. Tell me about Mr. White. So I paid Blue Corp a visit.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Grossberg. I have to admit, something has been bothering me.
Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy.
You see, it's just... I feel like I'm only gonna get one shot at this. I would like to ask about the photo. And he refuses to talk to me about this. But the painting. Though, how does this fit into this? Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office.
So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting.
Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow.
Connected, you say?
Yes, and I know what it is. He's giving you information, he's blackmailing you. Your lovers? I have no evidence for that. That would be quite a twist. That would be quite a twist. Blackmailing you. Or he's giving you information. It's gotta be blackmail. It's gotta be. Which is kinda like information, but like... Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail. It's gotta be. That's the only thing that makes sense. I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof.
Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate.
What's he talking about?
Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been playing them for 15 years now.
15 years?
All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed.
The name on the back of those photographs.
As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did.
So that's the connection. I don't know what the DS whatever 6 incident is, though.
It's hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible.
Impossible? Why?
He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians.
What?
They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years.
All right, tell me about this DL6 incident. What is the DL6 incident?
DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium.
Right, that would have been me and Maya's mother, probably, right? A medium?
Her name was Misty Fey.
Yes, it would have been the mother. Fey.
Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud.
This is what Maya was talking about the other day.
I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident.
Wait, so that was was that the picture of the woman next to Mr. White? Was that me and Maya's mother? Was that Misty? That must have been Misty, right? Oh, okay. Reason for the blackmail. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg?
The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him.
You told White?
He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail.
I see.
White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office.
Mia's office?
She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found.
That's why there's files. Ooh, I'm losing my hat. That's why there's files missing. Ah, my head itches. Ah. That's why there's files missing. I don't think I have anything to present you. So I guess we go. It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Absolutely, and I bet it's right over here. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? A through I for the DL case, probably. Let's see if there's a record of this file that catches my eye. Nice. A, B, F. Misty Faye. That's me and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Yeah, absolutely. I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... the record stops there. But it would have been Mr. White, I'm sure. If Mia knew all of that about Marvin Grossberg, why did she try to get Maya? Why did she try to recommend Grossberg to Maya for representation? Unless Mia knew Maya wouldn't get representation, but needed the connection to Grossberg to be made somehow anyway. Maybe. So Mia knew Grossberg. That is interesting. Let's do J through S, see what we find. Let's see, J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this? Yeah, skim it. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest part's here at the end in S. Suicide? Ew. She's a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Article about a politician's suicide. The word white is written in pencil at the top. So anybody that tries to go against White probably gets murdered by White, and he makes it look like it was a suicide to cover it up. There's a check here, as if I'm done. So I assume there's nothing in the final one, but I'll check it anyway. T-U, I know, W, White. Oh, is there actually something there? The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? It must have been. Yeah, it absolutely must have been taken. The entire W section. Because if just the White section was missing, that would be highly suspicious. So obviously if someone came in here and stole it all, they wanted to take all of it so that you wouldn't necessarily know what was missing. It kind of seems like everything to me. Should I go back to Grossberg? Should I present him with this newspaper? I found this in Mia's files.
So she was investigating Red White, as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court.
Not a bad idea. Didn't really help me. Probably shouldn't go to Blue Corp, should I? Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself. Oh God, did he just punch me again? But it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Did I just get punched or what? If I present him this, he's gonna like attack me, right? This is the only clue that Mia left me. I probably shouldn't show it to him. I'd better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? He's gonna take it from me and rip it up or whatever. It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia. She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word, White. Which at least does create a connection to White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. Blackmail him, I'm sure. You were blackmailing him. A blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? I probably shouldn't have come here without some sort of police escort, because this guy could just murder me now, dude. What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, no, no. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Oh, I found him. Interphone. Beep. Secretary's office. Hello. Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. I could say you're right. I should be investigating the man who murdered Mia, because it's him. Or I could say he's wrong. Wrong about what? I'm not entirely sure. Oh my goodness, most genius. Well, thank you. I don't know what I said to make me a genius. French the Fry, hey, welcome to the stream. Don't answer yet. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you trying to look it up? What am I trying to say I'm right or wrong about? It might not matter. I feel like I probably want to say you're wrong, right? It's because he's not wrong, he's a liar. It's been a while.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
You're right, you're wrong. Right or wrong about what? That smug, stupid face. You're wrong. Is that the one I should go with? The you're wrong? We'll do that one. I just don't know what, see, I just don't know, I didn't know what direction Phoenix was gonna go with this. You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. See, that's what that was exactly what I was thinking with you're right. Because it's like, you're right, I should be going after the man who murdered Mia. And that's you. You're that man. Okay, great, we're on the same page. I just didn't know what Phoenix was gonna say. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it! That shrug. Beep. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Oh, God. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White? Oh, I don't know who's talking right now.
White? Is that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this?
Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to... Who's on the phone? Head prosecutor? Is that Edgeworth? Is it Edgeworth right now? What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? So he's gonna try to accuse me of it. I was literally in the room at the time of the murder, but come on. After the time of the murder, not at the time. Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police, now. Beep. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. Can I defend myself? I'll defend myself. I feel faint. Maybe we can get Grossberg to help us. Oh, look, it's Gumshoe.
Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Yeah, Butts, Harry Butts.
No, that's still... 1, the guy's name is Larry. 2, I'm not Larry Butts. That was the other guy. Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry.
Yeah, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right?
No, he was actually acquitted. Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey.
What?
Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. September 8th, 3:37 p.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. All right. I need to save the game, probably. Yes, I need to save the game. I think that's a good spot to stop for the night because it is 10:30 and it is getting late for me, everybody. Thank you for watching, hanging out with me. It's starting to get pretty late, so I'm gonna say that that's not a bad spot to stop. I feel like we're probably close to the end of the chapter or something, but we'll just pick up on that next time and continue going where we're at or whatever. Because like I say, I think that's a pretty good spot. Let me see if I get back to the title screen, quit the game here. There we go, perfect. I think that's a good spot. I was not expecting White to suddenly try to pin the blame on me, but actually, in hindsight, me having been in the room with Maya and Mia, we were all together. I think that makes sense, but there's one more court session. Yeah, and I'm not gonna do the court session right now, because I knew that was gonna take a while. But yeah, I was gonna try to stop like before the next court session, but like this is a good spot. This is a good spot. Oh my goodness. You're wrong. Yeah, I would have squared White in the fact. I know you meant to say face, but I like that. I would have squared White right in the fact. There's one more court session. Okay, great. But that's the thing though, right? Like if you start attacking White, then it becomes like a whole like who hit who first type scenario. It's easier if I have unexplained bruises that I claim are from Mr. White, and then if he has no way to defend himself, then it's like, well, I have bruises. You know what I mean? It's like, well, you did this. So like it's one of those things where like getting into a fight with someone, especially once you're an adult, right? Like it's never a good idea, because then, you know, assault and battery is such a messy thing to like prove who did what, started what, or whatever. It's a whole thing. So yeah, you usually want to try to avoid getting into scuffles with people, unless you're literally defending yourself, especially if you feel like your life is being threatened. So like in this case with Mr. White there, who I was half certain was going to try to murder me just then of course obviously you have a right to defend yourself. But it's one of those things where it's like, if you're not like at risk, it's like you don't really want to get involved because it's a thing. But that's gonna do it for tonight's stream of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I really like the game. I do. Sometimes I don't know quite like where the dialogue is gonna go, and I don't quite know what it is that like they're asking me exactly what I need to do. But I'm starting to. We've only done like the 2 court sessions so far. I'm starting to pick up on it a little bit more, and I'm sure I'll get better at sort of picking that apart as we go. But I like the intrigue. I like how well written it is, with like kind of figuring out what clues fit and how they don't fit with like the contradictions and stuff. I'm enjoying it so far, so that's pretty cool. I hope people continue to enjoy watching it, because I'll probably keep streaming it. Yeah, I'll probably keep streaming it. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be doing a collab with Alex from Alex Duquette here on YouTube, or AP Duquette over on Twitch. He'll be streaming it on Twitch. We're probably going to be playing some kind of Minecraft adventure map tomorrow, is what we'll be doing tomorrow. Thursday, I'll probably come back and do some more Phoenix Wright, or if I don't feel like doing Phoenix Wright, maybe I'll do like Inca Games or something. So it'll be something like that. And then Friday is Friday night with the guys, and then I'll take the weekend off, and then we'll be back at it again Monday. So that's the schedule for the week. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, please do all the things. If you are still with me and you haven't yet hit that like button, please do so. I appreciate it. It helps the algorithm, blah, 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 blah. But whatever you guys do, I want to thank you all so much for watching. And until next time, wash your hands. I'm out of here. Bye.